In this video, I've heard, and I think we've all heard, most college professors tend to be liberal, and they tout this as well because we're so smart. They'll tell you that. I mean, I'm neither liberal or conservative. I really don't care about either ideology, but you'll hear this from a lot of liberal professors. Have you ever noticed that a lot of people in the military tend to be conservative? Now, I'm not saying everyone in the military is conservative and every professor is liberal. But have you noticed that? Why is it that people that are in the military, that are actually serving the country and traveling and experiencing the world as it truly is, tends to be more conservative? Why is it that very people that are hiding behind desks at colleges and universities tend to be liberal and spouting their ideologies? As I said in another video, in science, you have to back up your claims through peer review. You have to do that in science. It does not matter how much authority you have in science. It just does not matter. Yeah, scientists can be liberals or conservatives, true, but that stuff is just based on opinions. Science itself is not. It's based on facts that we can verify. A lot of your college professors, of course they're going to be liberals. They can spout anything they can. Your humanities professor and all women's studies professors, because none of their ideology, none of their ideas, none of their opinions is based on facts. And same with these journalists, these talking heads on TV, the Bill O'Reillys, he's a conservative obviously, but people like him, they're just opinions. Don't listen to other people's opinions, form your own. Go out and get books on these things, I've mentioned in other videos about these books and all this stuff. Don't listen to your professors thinking that they have all the answers and know everything. Remember, they are working on a college campus. I've heard a college professor say, well, if we allow students to carry guns on campus, what's to prevent one of the students from shooting me if I give them a bad grade? Well, what's to stop them from doing it now? And of course they'll say, well, we got to be careful how we lecture now. If our students have guns, they might get angry and start shooting. First off, does that ever really happen? Are you really stupid enough to think that's going to happen? And secondly, how do you know any of your students don't have guns already? People in the military, they're traveling around the world. They see how the world truly is. They're experiencing the world. They see how their policies actually work in real life. They're kind of like mini scientists. Not true scientists, but mini scientists in a way. They see what's truly going on in the Middle East. They see what's truly going on in Korea, and North, South Korea, and Europe, and South America, wherever the military is. But your professors, they're just hiding behind a college desk, spouting their opinions. They write in review books, journals, whatever, but it's none of that scientific or peer-reviewed, not truly peer-reviewed. Because they have to implement it. It's like with the educational system. You get these PhDs, they're not science PhDs. They come up with these new stupid-ass ideas, and then poor teachers in the schools have to implement their crap. That doesn't ever work. It just makes the educational system hundreds of times worse. If you've been a teacher like I have, you would have seen this crap. These people, just because someone has a PhD does not make them smart. I hate to tell you this. I used to work at McDonald's, and I can tell you the people I used to work with at McDonald's 26 years ago are hundreds of times smarter than a lot of these PhDs. You remember that incident? I don't remember the name of the name of the Harvard professor, but basically it's one where Obama said the police acted stupidly. And you can find this on a Mike Savage show, because he has the whole audio. Basically the police came to this professor's house and told him, someone called but suspicious activity, and there have been a series of break-ins. If you want the audio, check out Mike Savage. You probably can look it up and find out who this professor is. And you probably can get the full audio somewhere else. But basically, as he's being arrested because he's acting like a jackass, a typical professor, he wasn't a science professor, the officer asked him, do you want to lock your door? He's like, well, I can't lock it because someone had recently broke in. That's exactly what the cop just said! So don't take your professors seriously, please. The talking heads on TV are the worst because they're journalists, and journalism doesn't really require a true education. Sorry, but it doesn't. Listen to them. They're so biased and they're controlled. Your politicians aren't that bright either. I mean, come on. Do you think of think about it. Listen to what comes out of their mouths. Well, that's all I have to say for now. Feel free to like, subscribe. Feel free to watch any of my other videos or leave a comment. Thanks.